As you look at perhaps a surprise, Dominik Hasek starting in the nets for the Chicago Blackhawks. Not a surprise when you look at his numbers, though. There you see 6-1-1 on the year with a sparkling 2.8 goals against average. Only a surprise because Ed Belfour, of course, the #1 goaltender in Chicago, plays the bulk of the games, as does this young man, Tim Cheveldae, who this afternoon will make his 56th start of the year. And some impressive numbers there. Got his 30th win the other night in the victory over the Toronto Maple Leafs. Hasek has never played against the Detroit Red Wings. Here is Sheldon Kennedy now out there with Probert. And Carson Kennedy with a speed, rolls it in front. Probert a shot, and Hasek just got his right skate on it. Well, Vyacheslav Kozlov has cleared two of the 4 hurdles really to get him into a Red Wing uniform. His medical clearance, and he has signed a contract, come to term with the Detroit Red Wings. Now the next 2 hurdles, of course, is immigration status and also the validity of his contract with the Red Army team, and the National Hockey League therefore certifying his contract that he has just signed with Detroit.
Kid's 170 pounds, Dave, and I watched him skate around 11:30 this morning, and boy, he looks stockier and heavier than that.
And here comes Roenick now. Roenick running to by Burr, and flattened, and back comes Alan Kerr. Steve Smith with a slash at Burr, and John Burr will be a target now.
Look out, here comes Roenick going after Burr.
Burr's off coming. This will be icing in. It's touched first by the Hawks, but the Wings get there. Now Larmer, he is drilled by Burr. Burr is hit by Roenick. Now a couple of big hits on this shot by Sean Burr.
There goes Smith after Burr right now. He's trying to deliver the message back. Hey, don't be running at our star player. You're going to have to deal with me. And Sean Burr once again gets under the skin of the opposition. He runs over Rob Brown. Right there. Konstantinov got a little lick in with the left hand as well.
Goulet goes back to the point for Chelios, back for Goulet. He'll tee it up, drives a shot. Cheveldae the stop. Loose puck, Sutter hit the side of the net as he was shoved to the ice. Lost the puck. Yzerman tried to clear, picked off Chelios. Sends it across, quick shot. Redirected. Cheveldae still had to make a save. Bouncing puck climber, and it chopped away by Fedorov. Look out. Penalty coming to Sean Burr.
Here comes Larmer. Boy, that's a dangerous hit there. And you know that one's going to be called automatically.
Question is, will it be 2 or 5?
Yeah, right.
Hrkac was away from the boards a bit. Looks like it's going to be a 2-minute penalty for charging with still 11 seconds left in the Probert penalty. Chelios pressured by Yzerman. It goes in deep for Roenick. Centering pass. The net is off. And
oh boy, look out. Here comes the linesman to report to Koharski. How did that net get pushed off? The Hawks say the Red Wings pushed it off purposely.
Goes out to the line, Chiasson across for Nicholas Lidstrom. Quick pass to Fedorov. Fedorov snaps the shot. Hasek the save. He juggles for a moment, but is able to hang on as Chelios and Sheppard.
Oh, nice. See Smith again? Yep. He gives Sheppard a sucker punch from the side with the left hand. That'll get him off of there.
Drops it off for Yzerman. Yzerman with some speed into the Chicago zone. Lets the shot go. Hasek the save as Yzerman set up the young defenseman Adam Bennett. Tries to backhand it out of the zone. Held in. Lidstrom a try. That's blocked. Burr shot. Deflected by Hasek. We got 3 of the Sutter brothers in attendance. One of them playing. Here's Lidstrom. Pass in front for Sheppard. Save made by Hasek. Sheppard didn't have a lot of time.
He knew it too.
But neither did Hasek. He had Fedorov momentarily, but couldn't hit him with the pass. Now Hasek clears it around the boards. Here comes Sean Burr. It comes to Fedorov. Fedorov, shot, save, rebound is covered up by Hasek somehow as Fedorov, Burr, and Ysebaert come very close to getting the Wings on the board. Flips it in wide to Hasek, who's not been afraid to come out of that net here this afternoon. Oh, a hit from behind there by Smith. He put the cross check into Brent Fedorov and a penalty coming.
Watch the stick come up. Look at that. Boom. Up and down, hard hitting. Red Wings doing most of the hitting.
Chiasson shot tipped in front. Hasek a save on Ysebaert on the second opportunity. And why did we get such a quick whistle there? I'm not sure. Cam Russell with Primeau coming down on him. He's got a bad break there as McCrimmon has the puck bounce away from him. Fedorov across the line. He'll go to the corner. Centering pass for Sheppard. A shot. It may have backed in off the Chicago player, number 8, Cam Russell. But the Red Wings will get a power play goal to lead 1-0.
Yeah, just 25 seconds left in the penalty as well. And I believe it did carry him off the Chicago defenseman, and Sheppard is the one that touched it last. Fedorov holds onto that thing, goes wide, makes the little flipper back to the middle. Sheppard gets a little backhand tip, and look at that left skate of Cam Russell. He doesn't see the puck at all. He's covering the other Red Wing player there. Watch the left skate of the Chicago defenseman right there. And Hasek's looking up going, I can't believe that got by me. I've stopped tougher shots, but the Wings go up.
Here comes Goulet with an opportunity, rips a shot. Cheveldae the stop. Roenick was tied up by Nicholas Lidstrom, couldn't get a shot away. Fedorov drives it in wide, looking for Ysebaert. Here comes Hasek again to play the puck. Ysebaert in front for Burr. He is dumped on the play, and a penalty coming. Intercepted by Sutter.
Oh, here we go. Chelios helped out the call. There'll be a Red Wing penalty to Yzerman.
And I think we're going to get a bench penalty here, perhaps.
Detroit
against the Red Wings.
Koharski's pointing over there, and that's probably what it's going to be. They're really going at each other.
And now Yzerman giving it to Koharski.
Yeah, I know.
Goulet out of the box. Two-man advantage for the Hawks. Roenick, nice move. Goulet, shot. Here's Roenick trying to redirect it. Roenick drilled by Konstantinov. Now Chelios gets it back. He goes to Larmer. Larmer cross-ice pass. Cheveldae down.
There.
And a big save.
With the one man back in the middle on the diamond.
Ooh, interference there. Michel Goulet got tied up with Sean Burr. The penalty was for too many men on the ice, and there was no call on the Goulet infraction.
Holy mackerel.
Rob Brown out there in a penalty-killing role, Mick. That's got to be something new for him. Chase on a drive. Has it saved. Rebound. Sheppard. Couldn't get it to the forehand. Puck comes loose, and Brown looks to clear. He does get it to Kuchera. Back to Sheppard. Out to the point now. Chiasson moves it. Lister one times it blocked wide. Yzerman centering pass. Fedorov got a pop at it, and Hasek makes the stop. Probert, little touch pass down. Carson had it slapped away from him, and Roenick able to get it loose from Probert. Intercepted by Chiasson again. Sends it back into the Chicago zone. Bennett doesn't have a stick. Here's a chance and a save. A penalty coming against Bennett. A delayed call. Pass in front for Burr. He tried to get it out to the point. Well, we get a whistle now as Probert went in with a hit. Fedorov has it there. He moves it for Doug Kaufman. Yzerman is open. Lead pass is tipped away by Kuchera, but it comes back to Yzerman. Yzerman has Sheppard with him. Yzerman shot save. Rebound Sheppard, and a stop again by the Chicago goaltender. Chelios breaks loose, and here come the Hawks now, 3-on-3. Chelios, 60-footer, and he drove that one. Larmer. Nice move on Ysebaert, but it's tipped away.
Look at this. Look at this.
The other way, Probert, and here comes Hasek. All the way out of the net, nearly to the blue line to make the play. Larmer drives a shot that's blocked. Goulet between the circles, backhand shot, a save, Cheveldae. Rebound, Goulet right on it from Chelios. He's stopped.
Oh, boy.
What a save there by Cheveldae. And it's out to center ice. Ysebaert trying to get around Cam Russell. Ysebaert pokes it loose. Now Fedorov digs it off the boards. He's got Kevin Miller with him. Fedorov, quick shot. Hasek the save. Hasek out of the net again. Now Kerr run into by Peluso. Fedorov knocks it loose. Kevin Miller trying to split the defense. He's in. Save made by Hasek. Chelios bangs it up the boards, and it gets by everybody down into the Detroit end.
Boy, Hasek's doing a job, isn't he?
He's played extremely well.
4-1. They play after the Red Wing game tonight at 7:30.
Oh, a loose puck right in front of that open net is Hasek. I mentioned showing a lot of confidence. I'm sure Mike Keenan would like to see him stay between those pipes. Sheppard hustling back to even things up. Here's Sutter with a blast. Save Cheveldae, and there's no rebound. Peluso dumps it into the Detroit zone. Hawks are going to have to get back on side. Peluso and Konstantinov have each other tied up. Well, look at Peluso now going after Konstantinov. Oh, and Konstantinov drills Marsh.
Marsh
drills Peluso and Marsh.
Marsh hadn't been in a fight in a long, long time. Marsh got right in there and went to the aid of his Russian defense partner, Vladimir Konstantinov. I'm not so sure that he had to, but the point is he did, and that's what counts. Oh, boy.
Konstantinov threw a pretty good left to Peluso, and Marsh could be looking at a third-man-in game misconduct. We'll have to wait and see.
He'll get pats in the back all around for that, boy. Just the thought is what counts. Let's have a look. See, Marsh at this point realizes Peluso's going after Konstantinov.
They weren't going to fight, or at least Konstantinov wasn't going to.
Konstantinov really belted him with a left right there. Here comes Marshy, as Konstantinov calls him, Mushy.
Chicago
And
penalty
he hangs
number
right in there. Here's
44,
Bundlet.
Mike Peluso. Double minor, 4 minutes for roughing, plus 5 minutes for fighting. Detroit penalties, number 16, Vladimir Konstantinov, 2 minutes for roughing. Detroit penalty number 20, Brad Marsh, 5 minutes for fighting in a game misconduct. Call it 15:07.
So all of that, the Red Wings get a power play. Mike Keenan can't be happy about that at all.
Ysebaert goes back to the corner now for Carson. He'll drop it back for Probert, side of the net, right out in front. Hasek, a save. Loose puck taken by Ysebaert. Sends it back to Lidstrom. Now Yzerman back to Lidstrom. Lidstrom drives a shot. Picked up by Probert. Hasek, a save as he looked behind him for a moment.
Filling in for Tim Cheveldae when needed, gives him a rest. And Millen was all but out of hockey, really, with this very Chicago team 2 years ago.
Here's a pass in front. Miller scores! Kevin Miller on the power play. Set up by Chiasson, makes it 2-0.
Boy, Kevin Miller did the right thing in front of the net. He went high on Dominik Hasek. Watch him. When he's falling down, he went up over top of the trapper. Miller's 15th of the year. Nice setup by Chief Steve Chiasson, and look where Miller goes with it. Up over the trapper, just inside the goal post.
Konstantinov had hit him with a pretty clean check. Peluso retaliated, and enough so to get the extra penalty. Probert slow to get up after he and Steve Smith collided. Probert may have aggravated that Charlie Horse injury. A chance here for Hrkac. Tried to roll it in front, and Cheveldae went sliding across the ice. Look, a hit there from Sheppard. Roenick able to clear the zone. Larmer on the move. Good speed into the zone, makes a move. Shot to save by Cheveldae. Roenick being watched by McCrimmon. It comes out to the point for Chelios. He tees it up. It's blocked.
Fedorov.
By Fedorov, who went down. Yzerman gives it up to Konstantinov, cutting in. Backhand shot. And sent wide by Chelios. Chelios with a hit on Konstantinov.
Drilled him.
And Konstantinov with a chance on the save by Hasek.
Konstantinov, he got smoked by Chelios, and then he came back and he drilled him with a left.
Able to hold it in the zone. Probert bumping with Marchman. Probert pulled the feet out from under Marchman. Centering pass for Kennedy. It's off his skate. Kennedy tucks it in front. Save made there by Hasek. And Carson had an opportunity as well. Russell clears it ahead for Dirk Grant.
Well, there's a slash by Carson going to get called. Look out, Probert runs over top of Hrkac, bangs him.
Trying to catch the wings. Changing penalty killer. Larmer is spilled. Rob Brown tries to dump it in front. Cheveldae deflects it. Trickles to the side of the post. Larmer snaps it ahead for Roenick. Roenick cuts to the center of the Detroit zone. Rolls it behind Cheveldae. Sutter floated down there. Now Sutter checked by Fedorov. Slapped it loose. McCammon tries to center man out front. Score! Quick centering pass out of the stick of Jeremy Roenick with just 4 seconds left in the Carson penalty, and the Hawks right back in it. It's 2-1 Detroit.
Boy, did he ever snap it back at Cheveldae, too. It was in past Cheveldae as he was still looking out. The Hawks got the mismatch they wanted there with Roenick alone in front. Goulet made the play. And the 43rd time of the year, Roenick has put the puck in the net for the Blackhawks. Bang, bang, and no chance for Tim Cheveldae.
2-1. Red Wings lead is down to a single goal. Hrkac trying to clear, and it comes loose. 2-on-1 for the Hawks. Hrkac and Dirk Grant. Grant back to Hrkac. Shot! And a save by Cheveldae, and it hit the goal post. Gutierrez goes up the middle now for Roenick. Off of his stick, but the wingspan out of here. Roenick got Goulet cutting for the net. Goulet! Save! Cheveldae! Rob Brown with a chance, but the net had come off. The support says Chiasson went crashing in, and Tim Cheveldae continues to make the big saves just past the halfway mark in the third.
That's where your offense really gets a boost when you got the defenseman doing that kind of stuff. Roenick drilled Konstantinov.
Hasek plays the puck up the boards, down the move. Here comes McCammon. Look out. Burr nearly got him. McCammon's in. Save Cheveldae. What a stop there. Lead pass now for Ysebaert. Ysebaert shot. He went up over the top of Hasek. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third. Fedorov a steal from Steve Smith. Drops it out. Deflects to the line. Konstantinov shot. Tipped. Hasek a save on Sean Burr.
Back to Chelios. On the right side, Roenick will keep Chiasson or try out of the way.
Hawks win the draw. Chelios winds up. Save. Cheveldae. Larmer wheels and fires. It's in the glove of Cheveldae. Sean Burr really upset at Goulet, who prevented him. It was either Goulet.
The whole thing is that for the most part, the referees will let a lot of stuff go in this situation.
Do it again, this time to the right. It's kicked back to Chelios. Chelios holds up, tries to send it toward the net. It's blocked. Fedorov sends it hard around the boards.
It's on
Two Red Wings going after it.
Burr and Yzerman. Yzerman says, Sean, you go to the front of the net. Look at that.
Cross-ice pass. Here come the Hawks. But it's intercepted by Chiasson. Flips it back the other way. Knocked down by Fedorov, and he clears. Yzerman chops at it. It's still loose in front of the Detroit bench. Hawks will not get it into the Red Wings zone in time. John Burr takes a chop at it, and the Red Wings will stay unbeaten against the Chicago Blackhawks with a gritty, hard-fought 2-1 victory. And for the first time this year, the Red Wings have won 5 in a row.
Pats in the back all around, boy. And Tim Cheveldae certainly came through big in this third period. The Hawks end up with 29 shots. There's the playoff octopus. Somebody came prepared for this one, that's for sure.
And nobody's going to be real quick to pick that one up. 2-1. We'll be back with our Koharski quality moment and our Old Spice player of the game in a moment.